Hello, and welcome to another edition of Matslam 13's Alphabet of Wrestlers. This week is the letter I, so we're going to be looking at Io Shirai. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't actually know too much about her, but we sort of heard of her in the last few months, so my knowledge is pretty minimal, so hopefully this helps me as well. Apologies for some of the names in advance as well. So we'll start with the basics. Born Masami Odat on the 8th of May 1990 in Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan. I suppose I could have just said Japan there, made it easier. She spent the early part of her career, around 2007-2008, working across numerous promotions in Mexico, Japan, mainly as a tag team wrestler with her older sister, Mio. She built up her wrestling career in a World Wonder Ring stardom and won numerous championships. Random fact for you: Shirai, in Japanese, means Purple Thunder. In 2008, along with her sister, they joined All Japan Pro Wrestling and won tag team gold not long after. Moving forward, in 2010, after making a name for herself, Shirai moved to Mexico and joined International Wrestling Revolution, a group along with her sister, and also changing her name to Biba Kasai, and was given cat-like gimmicks. From 2011 to 2018, Io Shirai wrestled for World Wonder Ring stardom, again building up her trade, building alliances, and still mainly wrestling in tag teams, and challenging for all the belts that she could. 2012 wasn't a good year though, as her and Nasawara, her boyfriend, were arrested after trying to smuggle 75 grams of marijuana into Japan after a flight from Mexico. They denied all the charges, which is actually correct, as another Japanese wrestler, Toku Tsuji, who was also wrestling in Mexico, had confessed to planting the drugs on them. Apparently it was something to do with contract dispute and promising different things, anyway, between two wrestling promotions. Moving forward to March 2017, Io Shirai entered WWE tryouts at the Performance Center in Florida, and later accepted a contract, but there was confusion due to the fact that doctors found neck issues and heart problems. Doctors finally gave the all clear, but WWE were not sure. But 6 months later, she officially signed an NXT contract and would start doing house shows. She competed in the second Mae Young Classic tournament, where she lost in the final to Toni Storm after beating Zeus, Deonna Purrazzo, and Rhea Ripley in the semi-final. Now, Io Shirai will be competing for the Women's NXT Championship, held by Shayna Baszler, and had competition from Bianca Belair. Whilst NXT, she joined forces with Kairi Sane and formed the tag team the Sky Pirates. Sane then got moved to the main roster, and a year of high-profile matches followed, taking part in many NXT War Games and takeovers, and feuds with Baszler, Ripley, Kaylee Ray, and Tegan Nox. On the 8th of April 2020, Io Shirai won a ladder match to earn a shot at Charlotte Flair's NXT Championship. Flair got herself disqualified using a kendo stick, and obviously the belt didn't change hands, with Rhea Ripley also getting in on the action. So, in May of this year, we had NXT TakeOver in your house. She defeated Flair and Ripley to finally win the NXT Women's Championship and her first WWE Gold. A couple more random facts for you now. Nicknamed the Genius of the Sky, she was involved with the Lucha Underground, the only female wrestler to be named Wrestler of the Year 3 years in a row in Japan. Was part of a faction which Asuka was also part of, called Triple Tails, in 2010-2011. She once wrestled Kenny Omega in DDT Pro Wrestling. So there you go, a little bit of information now on Io Shirai. Thanks for watching and listening. We have a very funny 100 subscribers video on the way, in the making, so don't forget to subscribe, and look forward to that. So see you later. Stay safe. Bye.